What is it? What is our message today from Spirit, from Source, from the Divine, from the Father, Mother, energy? What is the energy surrounding us? Today, our question is about love and relationships. We are focused on that specifically today. So, let's see what came. Our message is already here. Okay? Interesting. So, we are getting the Four of Wings. Wow. And even it even came reversed, right? Which is not exactly the same energy, of course, as it comes upright, but it has similar vibration, right? So with the Four of Wings, we are talking, my dear friends, for our energy today. We are talking about that need for seclusion, right? That need for isolation. Actually, the keyword for this one would be privacy, right? But it will also be restoration, taking time for ourselves, uh, in love, in relationships at this moment. So many of us at this moment are experiencing this need maybe to go within, this need to restore, this need for privacy also. Like it's like a call from a spirit telling you, do not speak that much about your relationship, the things that are going on, right? Do not give so much details in some way for the ones that are right now in a relationship, right? Or maybe thinking about one, or maybe starting one. It's about, leave it, experience it, but do not share so much about that. Maybe some of you are already like compelled to do so because it's a strong energy in that area. And for some of you, what I'm feeling also with this Four of Wings is the need for restoration, especially like maybe you would be interested, or you were interested recently, and you still are in some way, like in seeking a relationship, and so on. But at the same time, although it's still in the back of your mind for the ones that are single, right, in this reading, it's like you feel more like the desire to stay home, like not to be mingling so much, uh, like, yeah, like in some way restoring. This comes as an energy also of restoration. It's not that you're renouncing love, but it's that you need to take time for yourself, right? It comes also sometimes when you have had like complicated relationships recently. Maybe something ended, or maybe you are even still in a relationship, but there has been some kind of disagreement, pain, suffering, and in some way you are even feeling like consciously or unconsciously that you need like to pull back a little bit, to take care of yourself, to love yourself, yes, to exercise self-love. That is so important always, right? And yeah, recover, and that is also important. The thing is that the call right now, the energy is for that. It's for privacy, it's for restoration, it's for some kind of seclusion, isolation. It's like holding yourself, allowing yourself to restore the energy, to take time for yourself, to not be out there so much. The interesting thing is that by coming, upside down in reverse, that is what you should probably be doing. But for some of you, even if that would be the thing that would serve you better, some of you maybe are not doing it, or not willing to take the time also to nurture yourself, to nourish yourself, to do self-love, right? And that's the thing. It's like what would serve you better in this situation is that, that time alone, that time for yourself. And some of you are already taking that time. Some of you are already recognizing the importance of that. Or at least, even if it is not like alone physically, at least, to in your soul, in your mind, try to restore, and take the time that you need. But there is a portion of you, is what is coming, that even if you need it, you are still out there a lot. So, my dear soul, take your time. There are no pressures, or shouldn't be, to go there and seek a relationship. Or even if you're in a relationship, if you recognize and feel that for some reason you need to work on yourself, you have the right to do so. And yes, of course, if there are people with you, you can always communicate in a kind way your needs, right? But you need to understand what is important for you, what is needed for you, and to honor it, okay? Self love, we have talked about that a lot here. Self love is so, so important, right? And no wonder that after we give a lot, sometimes we also need to give to ourselves, right? Most of the time, as generous people that you are, of course, there is a lot of energy, love, presence, time that you give to others. And like I said, for some of you will be that yes, there have been challenges or disappointments or breaking ups, but so for some of you, it's not even that. For some of you, is as I was saying, like giving a lot to the relationship, but also to the family. It comes also with an energy of the family, like more people involved in some cases. So if you feel that in some way you need to restore, recharge the battery, that is important too, and that is also love, right? And that doesn't mean that you don't love your family, but you need to love yourself first, then you can give to others at the same time. And I think that if they truly love you, they will understand that, especially if you explain it. Sometimes people don't get us because we don't explain ourselves. So think about that, analyze, feel what your situation could be, right? And if you feel this need and maybe you are not exercising it, so now you know, my dear soul, now you know how to go about it. And if you are exercising this is okay. Take your time. Don't feel pressured, right? We discussed this recently also in another private reading recently, that someone said, but what if, in some way I feel, yes, we are talking about love, but I feel like being home, and I want love, but I don't want to mingle. It's okay. Love will find you when you need it, right? And when you're ready also, it's okay. Don't feel, the FOMO mentality. Everything happens in divine timing, and also in the timing that you need, my dear soul. Okay, so this is our message today. Take what applies for you, of course, in your specific situation. I hope it resonates, connects in some way, maybe gives you the guidance and clarity that you were needing today, my dear source. Thank you so much.